All right, so when subtracting polynomials, this is where errors can creep in. We have to distribute that negative sign first. Now, we don't have to do it first, but I really recommend that you do that. You have a step written on these. Like when we were just adding, you can get away without putting a step in there. But with these, I highly recommend that you write down this next step, where we're going to clear the parentheses. Now, this first set doesn't have a negative, so I can just rewrite it. The 5x squared plus 3x minus 4. Now we're going to distribute this understood -1 on all three terms in this case. So it's going to be minus 2x squared minus x plus 6. Now I do what I did in the last one. I'm going to go ahead and put my like terms side by side. The 5x squared minus 2x squared. And then I've got my x term plus 3x minus x. And I've got a minus 4 and a positive 6. One thing to note that I know I've said before, make sure that the sign sort of stays with the term. Notice we have this minus 4 and it stayed a minus 4. We had a minus x, stayed a minus x. So 5x squared, and again, very similar. I'll kind of mark these just so you can kind of see how we're grouping them. The 5x squared minus 2x squared is 3x squared. 3x minus 1x is 2x. And then -4 plus 6 is a positive 2. The only thing really different we did there was this first step of distributing the -1. If you've been kind of watching, go ahead and try to do one of these. We've understood -1 here. Let's distribute through. So first, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the first parentheses, and I don't need those, so we'll say 6m cubed minus m squared plus 5. Now distribute. The -1 times a -2 is a positive 2m cubed. And I've got a minus 3m squared, and then I have a plus 4. Select your like terms. Again, sort of optional step, but boy, it makes teaching it very easy. So I really recommend writing this down again in descending order. So I just move from my cube term. If I've got a square term, get those guys side by side. All right, and now we've got some like terms I can combine. The 6m cubed plus 2m cubed is 8m cubed. A -m squared, I'll pencil in a 1 here. -1m squared minus 3m squared plus a negative. A -1 plus -3 is a -4, so minus 4m squared. Then 5 plus 4 is 9. A lot of mistakes can happen right here. Really be careful. Slow down a little bit when working these and you start seeing some negative signs come in. Now, we can definitely extend this to more than one polynomial that we're adding or subtracting. So for instance, here I'm adding 3 polynomials. And we can go ahead and just clear parentheses. Now, let me show you that we don't have to do that. If you can kind of keep up with it, we have x squared. So we have an x squared plus 4x squared is 5x squared. Minus 2x squared is 3x squared. Then move to the next one. Again, I just added all my x squares together. We have a positive 2x minus 1x is 1x. Plus 3x is 4x. I've got a -3 plus 1 is -2. And -2 plus a -5 is -7. Really make sure that you're able to do that, though, with confidence. This next one. Again, I recommend when subtracting that you don't do it that way. A lot of mistakes happening. I'm pretty good at these, and I still will write this out. The 3x squared minus 4x plus 5. Clear that parentheses just by not writing them. Now distribute that -1 through. Minus 2x squared plus 3x minus 7. Now, that step was, I'm going to say, is not optional. You need to really put that step in there. This next step probably is optional, but I'm going to write it. So I'm going to put my like terms side by side. Going to be a minus 4x plus 3x, and then plus 5 minus 7. So I've got 3x squared minus 2x squared is just an x squared. A negative 4x plus 3x is a minus x. 5 minus 7 is minus 2.